Now, I don't care what you say, this is not the safest way to travel. Hey, what's up YouTube land? EmGo here, the freaking geek himself, and today we will be reviewing the Takara masterpiece movie Starscream. So, here we are, and there he is. Now, before I go any further, I just want to say one thing. I want to get it out the way right now. This is a masterpiece figure. This is a masterpiece figure. That is a repaint. Just want to get that out the way now. But anyway, onto the toy. As you can see here, this is basically a redeco of the Hunt for the Decepticons, Revenge of the Fallen, Leader Starscream mold. It is a nice repaint though, I will give it that. This is more of how he looked in the first movie in 2007. See here, nice Decepticon symbol on the wing. See here, has a FF, first FW, right there. Very nice. Same detail as, the original Starscream. For comparison, here we got the focus. All right, there we go. Here we have the movie 1 Voyager Starscream. See the vast difference there. And of course the main difference, Revenge of the Fallen, Hunt for the Decepticons, Leader Class Starscream. Obviously you can see here this is a lot darker gray. And of course it has the tattoos going. This one is Sans tattoos. Me personally, honestly, I like this one better. I'm sorry, I like this one better. But some comparisons here. Let's take out what's between the legs and compare them, shall we? Oh, that's just going to be embarrassing. Okay, so we'll compare the missile launchers here, as you can see here. This one is the masterpiece. This is the Hunt for the Decepticons. And as you can see here, the difference is basically, it's got the little red band there. It's a darker plastic, has the black plastic here, whereas this one doesn't. It's all in that kind of metallic color. And the missiles, little missiles here are a lighter color, and the blades are a lighter color. That's pretty much all the difference. Now, as far as the missiles go, here we got Masterpiece, Revenge of the Fallen. There's a difference. And that's it. That's your main difference right here, is just basically the paint scheme. Now, I usually speed transform off camera, but today I'm going to speed transform on camera. I'm not going to get too detailed with the transformation, just because I'm sure you guys have seen it a million times already. So I'm just going to kind of rush through this. If I can get parts out. Come on! There we go. And if you actually want to see the detailed transformation, where I actually take my time doing this and don't just tossle him about the table, all you have to do is just click on that link right there, and you can see the detailed transformation. But for right now, I'm speed transforming. Speed transforming like a madman. I guess I could take this opportunity to tell you exactly why I don't get this. I don't get this because this is being released as a masterpiece figure, and for me this does not fit the mold of a masterpiece figure. I understand that they're doing this kind of movie subline, I guess. I don't know if this is the first of many or if this is the only one, but I personally don't really get it. But a lot of people have actually been very much anticipating this figure, and if you're one of those people, hey, more power to you, you know? I'm not going to tell you you're wrong for wanting this figure. But for me personally, it is just a repaint. I mean, and the fact that they're asking an extra $50 for a repaint is just, a little more than I am willing to comprehend, really. I just don't get it, but... Alright, so here's Starscream in the robot mode. Now obviously, again, the major difference is the paint deco. See if we can get a good close-up of his head here. There we go. One thing I love is that they actually did put a Decepticon symbol on his forehead. It is red though instead of purple, which is weird, but still love it. That's one thing that every Starscream figure was lacking, was a little Decepticon symbol on his forehead. But the paint detail actually is very nice. They added some extra paint here on his face. His bottom jaw here is a nice silver paint. They did add a lot more paint apps to it. The guns here, they added that silver paint too, as well as here on the missiles. You know, they did add a lot more paint apps, which is very nice. But is it an extra $50 nice? I don't know. And it's just...
No one can defeat Starscream. Decepticons will crush the Autobots.
And it's the same exact voice phrases, you know, it's nothing new at all. So, there he is in robot mode. And for size comparison, here he is next to Revenge of the Fallen Starscream. Now, as you can pretty much see here, let me lower my camera. Again, the difference is just in the paint apps. You know, obviously this version doesn't have as many details kind of picked out in paint. This one does give you a lot more paint apps. It does look a lot nicer, especially with the silver paint going on there. It is a really nice look. But for me, honestly, when I think Masterpiece, I number one think of G1 because that's the only ones they've released so far. I think die-cast, I think a bunch of accessories, and for me, you know, they didn't remold it, they didn't cast anything in die-cast, they didn't even change the voice phrases that it says, you know, it's the same sound effects, same everything. They didn't even go the Henkei route and just, you know, randomly, you know, just chrome some random part of his body, like his ankles or something, you know. It's just a straight repaint. Now, is a repaint worth an extra $50? I don't know. It's really up to you. If you prefer this version better and you can afford it, then by all means go ahead. But really, if you just want a leader Starscream, you can just go to Toys R Us right now and pick this guy up for $45 and save yourself the dough. You know, I'm not knocking the figure. The figure, this is a great figure. I mean, it's an amazing figure. I love this mold. And, you know, the repaint is very nice. But I don't think it's an extra $50 nice. That's all I can say. It's basically, if you want it that bad and you can afford it, by all means, go ahead and get it. Me personally, I like my Revenge of the Fallen Starscream just a little bit better. So, but it's cool to have both versions, though. I have my movie 1 and movie 2. So, you know, it's not a bad addition to your collection. But, that's pretty much all I have to say about this guy. So, there is the Takara Masterpiece Movie Starscream, and this is EmGo, rolling out.